Hey guys, what is up? Brendan here, aka Brenbo, bringing you guys back another video. And today we're gonna be dressing up the engine on the Terminator. Because when I go to car shows and stuff, I'm gonna be popping the hood to show off the supercharger and just to show off everything in that engine bay. So a lot of things are kind of ugly. One of the things being when you open the hood, you gotta put up the rod that holds up the hood. We don't want that. So I ordered some Mmd Hood Struts. So when you open the hood, it'll just stay up with the little struts. You know, they're hydraulic. They're on each side. And then I also have a custom radiator cover that says Terminator. I'll show you what I mean if you don't know what the radiator cover is on this car. So first off, the annoying little bar that holds up the hood. And then right here is the radiator cover. It's a piece of plastic, really cheap. It's got a faded sticker on it. Basically, the reservoir bolts onto it, and like the little grill right here. But this is pretty ugly. It's not very eye-appealing. So I have this full thing coming in metal, and it's gonna say Terminator in big letters across. Everyone that has a Terminator basically does this. It's a very popular mod. They're now coming out with radiator covers that actually cover all this right here to cover all this ugliness. But in my opinion, the person I'm buying it from, he does it custom himself. Just way better. This guy basically makes these out of his garage, so I'll be tagging his Instagram below in the description. I gotta give him some credit. He does great work. He's gonna be maybe making custom metal power steering reservoirs and many other things that are power coated and metal to replace all this cheap plastic on this car. So if he definitely comes out with those, you know I'll be getting them. So right here I got the Mmd Hood Struts. Great company if you never heard of them. They sell a lot of things for Mustangs. It's got the instructions, the supports that go onto the hoods, one on each side, and then obviously you have the hydraulic struts themselves. This is a very simple process, not hard, it bolts right on. And with the radiator cover, it's kind of a must because on the stock radiator cover, it has the slot for that bar to go in, and the custom one's not gonna have that. So I kind of did that for the radiator cover, but also to get rid of this annoying piece of steel. For the radiator cover and hood struts, you're just gonna need basically three things. That's a flathead screwdriver, 8mm and 10mm socket, so super easy installation. You're basically gonna be removing some bolts from the fenders on the car, putting the hardware on, and then reinstalling those bolts. So to start out, you're gonna remove the very rear fender bolt. Right here's the hinge to hold on the hood. So this is the very last bolt for the fender. You're gonna remove that bolt, and you're gonna put in this little piece. And basically, you're gonna put it right here. So where that bolt lays, you're gonna put this bracket, and then put the bolt through like that on each side. So this is what it should look like on both sides. So next, these are the two bolts that hold up the hood. You're gonna wanna remove the very top one, but loosen the bottom one to where it's almost off, but not all the way, because if you take it all the way off, the hood is going to drop. So you don't want that. Remove the top one, a little bit on the bottom one, and then you'll be able to slide the bracket right on. As you can see, the bottom has not a hole, so that's why you can just slide it on. The top bolt, you remove it because you gotta put it in that hole. And there you have it. I didn't record myself putting on these struts because it's super easy, self-explanatory. You just put in each of the ball joints down there. But it's super easy. The instructions say it takes an hour. I would say 15 minutes. It's basically 6 bolts for both sides, so it's not very hard at all. It looks just so nice not having this metal push rod or whatever heck it is in the way of your engine bay. So I'm gonna remove that now. It's just one 8mm bolt, take it out. That is removed right there. But one thing to mention with these, on the two bolts that hook onto the hood, make sure these are extremely tight. If not, the hood's gonna wiggle a little bit on that bracket, and it's not gonna seem very sturdy. So make sure to crank those down very tight, and then ensure also that the latch that connects to the chassis, to the hood, is also tight. These struts go very fast, so I don't recommend that you just let the hood fly up, because the hood will actually shake a little bit because it goes up so fast. So kind of just guide it with your hands all the way up. Obviously these struts are not just like engineered for this car, it's for like all Mustangs. And it's not to perfection, so it does the job very nicely. It just goes up very fast. Over time they'll get worn down, they'll go up slower, but when they're brand new, it will fling the hood up. The moment I'm making this video, I don't have the radiator cover yet. It takes about 2 weeks to make since it's custom. And all it is, it's just these like little twist screw clips that hold on the license plate bulbs I did. So you're gonna unscrew them and they just like clip out. And then you got actual 2 bolts right here for the coolant reservoir. So once I get this in the mail, I will continue this video, but you guys get to see it right now. So there's the next day. As you can see, the radiator cover is right here. It's a nice metal, power coated, and it says Terminator in a brushed lettering. It's actually vinyl. the lettering is. So this is fairly simple. I was kind of wrong about the installation. You do not have to take out the reservoir bolts because they're actually to the frame. As you can see a little bit of the middle gray right there. So actually it's just a pin or slash like screw right there, one right here, and right over here. So it's basically 4 screw pins or whatever they're called, and it just pops out and you put the new one in. So that's very simple, super easy.
Started to fall, and where were you? How could I know you were falling too, grabbing the wind?
Now this just looks amazing. It's only 2 pins on the new one, but there's a little like clamps that clamp into the back of this. So it's very secure, but this just makes the whole front end for sure. When you pop the hood, it's a big eye catcher. I was kind of worried because I wasn't able to find one of these for a very long time. And then I started looking at Instagram for people that had them, asked them where they got it, and I finally found the source. But I was looking on like big name websites for a long time and couldn't find anything. So I was kind of worried, but don't worry, I got you guys hooked up. I'll put the link to who makes this in the description, like I said. The last thing I have to do to this car today is reseal the passenger headlight. So when I bought these, I thought they were gonna be sealed really well because they're from late model restoration, but everyone makes mistakes. So what I did was I bought some sealant, some marine auto sealant. I'm just going to take the headlight out, reseal it all the way around. Should not be hard at all. You know, the headlights are super easy to take out, as you guys saw in my headlight video. And I'm just gonna reseal that, let it dry overnight, and then put it back in. Not a big deal at all. But every time I wash the car, condensation gets inside the headlight, and you know, it just looks really bad. It takes about a day for it to completely get out of the headlight, and I don't want to deal with that trouble. So sealant's like $5. Why not reseal it? Super easy. So I'm gonna do that really quick. So I'm hoping I don't really make a big mess of this. Sealant is really messy and gets everywhere, so I'm gonna be super careful. I'm just gonna follow the line of the housing and the lens. Just do a complete circle around. Fairly easy. Should not be hard at all. Keep the stock headlights. I don't know what to do with them really, so I'm just kind of keeping them there along with all the other parts that took off this car. But I'm gonna do this really quick. Very boring stuff. I got the headlight off in less than 10 seconds, like I said. So as you guys can see, I just kind of followed the line of the lens and the housing all the way down and under. And that's all you really need to do. This should be good. I'm gonna put it on, wash the car, and see if it makes condensation. And that will do it for this video. So I'll put it in and then I'll conclude it. So that'll be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed. The Terminator engine bay area looks amazing, a lot more clean now. And there's still a lot more to come, obviously. This is just the start, but I had to do something to that since I've been doing everything to the exterior lately. And not much to the interior either, but more will come for that too. So if you guys like the video, throw down a like and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more mods to the Terminator and when I raced my dad's Lamborghini Gallardo. I had a lot of fun doing this like I do with every single video. So let me know what you guys thought of this video down below in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.